One more time. I like to say welcome, 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 and more welcome. I know I just, on a spur of a moment, I just decided to go live and I said, hell with it, just go live. You know what I'm saying? Give me some taco, give me a burrito, just go live. Because they got some things that just need to be talked about in these streets, these YouTube streets. There's some things that just have to be talked about. I mean, something I just, I love to talk. I love to talk. I love to talk to my community. I love to uplift my community. That's what I love to do. On the spur of the moment, sometimes you just feel like talking. So I see I got 5 people in the chat, and Halito, to you. I hope you're having a blessed evening. And thank you for being in the chat or being in the bushes. Drizzle Game in the house. My brother Drizzle Game, I hope all is well with the Drizzle Game. Today I want to talk about Gabrielle Union. And there's some things that need to be said about Gabrielle Union and Dwyane Wade marriage. They're at the edge of being separated. How you doing? We got Mo Nogi in the house. Peace and blessings. They just got some things that just need to be talked about. Because let's think about Dwyane Wade. Let's think about Dwyane Wade and his life without Gabrielle Union. His life before Gabrielle Union. And this is the same woman who has broke him down in many ways. Then it's just not natural. It's not natural. And when I see this lady, this demon lady, because that's what I call her. Yeah, I said it. Because she has been doing her job on breaking a young melanated man. And some people would say, well, Chief, what this got to do with Aborigine? It has a lot to do with Aborigine. It has a lot to do with breaking down men and feminizing men in the community. And I have been seeing this lady at her work. I've been doing some of the, you seen her from the beginning. She got into this man's life, and when you see how she got into this man's life, this man was a married man already, and he was already with his baby mother. He had children. And she said that she told the woman, I would love to meet your husband. She said, I would love to meet your husband. And so she was courting this young man from the beginning. The Dwyane Wade that I knew, of, didn't wear dresses. When he first came into the basketball league, he didn't paint his hair. He didn't look feminine. And I want you guys to understand that this new generation of the world are breaking down. It's not about somebody's preference. It's not about somebody's preference if a person wants to be gay or somebody wants to be who they are, and that's not the problem. The problem is when you got a melanated woman who has an agenda and pushing on her, breaking down her family. And this lady who can't have children of her own has feminized her family. And she has gotten Dwyane Wade to the part where you see him doing some things that you just like, what the hell's going on? And these so-called alpha women, because that's what they are, alpha, are feminizing melanated men. And I think that's a problem. I think that's a serious problem. I think it's a serious problem when we are breaking these young men. Because like I said, when Dwyane Wade came in the game, the brother wasn't half stepping the way he is. He was not that same person. And I'm starting to see Westbrook, the brother who plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's doing the same thing. He's wearing it starts with the skinny jeans, and now he's wearing dresses and stuff like that. It's okay to be you. It's okay to want to be you. Just come on out. If you're going to be gay, just come on out. But to walk around as a straight man and act as though you are a straight man, and you all these are feminizing things that are going on in the community is just crazy. And I sit here and I think about a lot of these things all the time, because me raising full boys of my own, and the things that you see in these communities, and you see what's going on, you can't cover them. They're going to see things out here in this world. You can't cover them. You can't stop them from seeing. But it's one thing if a man is enticing them. It's another thing if a woman is breaking them. And it's just something that is evil about Gabrielle Union. It's just something that's just not right about the woman. And it seems like, everything she touches turns weak and feminine. It's crazy. It's not, it's okay. It's not, I sit there and I think about it, is it, we walk in a world that we see that straight men can't be proud of. They can't be proud of being themselves. And I talk about building tribes and building nations, and we talk about these things when you talk about us building tribes and nations. You can't build tribes without procreation. So, like I said, they're attacking our people through the foods, through our children. They're attacking us through Hollywood. There's a lot of things that's going on that is just foul. It's just foul. Shout out to RE in the house. RE in the place to be. Yeah, you caught my live. I have been so sick. I dropped, I'm better. I'm back to where I'm, like I said before, I'm on track to be myself again. It was very hard. I did have COVID. I didn't know I had the COVID. I had the COVID-19. I also had problems with my I didn't forgot the word, Lord have mercy, potassium. And so I was real sick. And I went from being 245 pounds to 213 pounds. And I did all of that. I managed to do all of that in almost 3 weeks. I was very sick, very low to the low, not feeling well, could not eat, could not consume anything but water. I was so dehydrated. Shout out to Monique. Shout out to Realize TV. It was very, very, very hard, because I'm so used to being the thick one. You heard me. I'm so used to being thick. Real thick. I want to lose weight, but I didn't want to lose weight like this. I didn't want to lose weight like this. Okay? I didn't mind, but it's like I was fasting, and that's what I was doing. Basically, the body was fasting, and my body fast, and it was it was like rejecting. My body was rejecting food, rejecting everything. And all I can do, I was so dehydrated, all I can do is drink water. That's all I can do, is just keep drinking water and drinking, orange juice, just drinking and drinking my little self away. Okay. And I woke up one day and I was real skinny. I woke up awake and my pants was very, very skinny on my waist. And I did not have no fever, never carried a fever, never carried a fever, thank God. I think if I would have put myself into the hospital, I wouldn't be talking to you guys. Okay? Because they are trying to kill our people, and that's just what it is. Okay? I'm not ashamed to, and I'm not hiding or anything. Okay? I want people to learn that there's a dangerous disease out here, and I want you guys to learn that it cannot be ignored. Okay? There's a dangerous disease out here. Okay? So please take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Don't act like this shit not happening, because it's happening. Okay? But back to listening about Gabrielle Union, their marriage is on the edge right now. The marriage of Gabrielle Union and Dwyane Wade is on the verge of breaking up. I think the man probably waking up, realizing that he has been feminized all types of ways. Okay? So it is what it is. Shout out to that brother, Realize TV. That boy, Realize TV, always sticking in. When I tell you that brother is a bad man, Realize TV is a bad man. But yes, I have been at my lowest, but I'm back. I thought my faith was tested. I was real sick. That I was dealing with some in-laws that I had to bring down from New Orleans, Louisiana, during a hurricane, and I had went into a nursing home where there was a lot of sick people. I wore my mask, and I still ended up getting sick. Okay, so that was serious. Okay, Chief was down bad. Okay, so there was a lot of issues with Chief, but I'm here, and now I'm eating again. I'm stronger. I'm eating. I'm drinking. I'm doing things. I will prevail. Things will get better. Okay, things will get better. But it's good to come open and just talk. Talk to you guys. Okay, and sometimes I like to talk about things that affects our families. Things that's on the outside that affects our families. And I want you guys to understand, if you are a strong melanated woman, you got to do, you don't have to break your man. You don't have to break your man. Okay? And if you don't have a man that you cannot lead, you don't need that. You don't need a boy, you need a man. So if you feel you got to break a boy for him to be a man, he'll never become a man if you keep breaking him. If you feminize this man, that is you're not going to get a man out of feminizing that man. You guys got to work in the middle in your relationships. Everything in your relationship, he should not be trying to rule you, and you should not be trying to rule him. When we talk about these things, when we talk about marriage and we're talking about relationships, when we talk about being one is to understand both people and not trying to break one person. And I want you guys to understand, you working so hard breaking that person, that person is not loving you. That person will never love you. And I want you guys to understand, you can't change people. Stop trying to change people. We all come from different mothers. I want you guys to understand, you come from a different father, you come from a different mother. So you cannot change people. You should know who you getting with when you first get with that person. So work hard as being a team player and not trying to break that person. And that's what, we got situations where we look at Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union is a alpha female. She's an alpha female. And she is breaking Dwyane Wade as a man, as a father. And these are the things that you have to understand, that when a woman is emasculating her man, her children is watching. His children is watching him being emasculated, watching him being broke down. See, a lot of people don't see it that way. There are ways for you guys to talk in private. There are ways for you guys to come together and be able to come as a team and work as a team. But when you humiliate each other in front of your children, the child don't respect you or the mother. So some things should not be involved when it comes down to your children. You got to learn how, I always say, what you not only respecting yourself, you're respecting your children. And a lot of people have it hard. They find it hard to be able to respect each other. Because your man don't slap the shit out of you does not mean you're supposed to be disrespectful. That does not make him less of a man because he don't slap the shit out of you. You don't have to try a person. And men, you should not provoke your women. See, it goes both ways. In life, in everything that you do. Zoe Hustle in the house, the brother, the hustle. It's so nice to see Zoe, Tony, my brother Tony. Sometimes I just love to break down other situations. And I want you guys to understand that loving somebody is not beating on somebody. Loving somebody is not using words to hurt them. That's not love. When you love somebody, you don't hurt somebody. And we got to do better as a community, as melanated people, on the way we talk to one another, the way we treat each other, because life is totally too short. Now, if some of you guys have came into my chat and you say, damn, what happened to Peanut Nola 504? You don't look too buff no more. His ass looks sucked the fuck up. Because I am sucked the fuck up. COVID-19 / my potassium level, I was very, very sick. So please excuse me if you don't see the same person that you normally see. I am not ashamed of what I look like. I was sick. I will overcome that. I'm getting better, and it is what it is. I'm starting to eat now. My life is, it was upside down at first. It is what it is, No, guns and reach. Okay, yeah. Men can't beat things into a woman. Yes. Yes. And that's the problem. Having you found out who in the beginning when you get with people, and I think this is what people have to understand. When a man gets with a woman and a woman gets with a man, you tried so hard to get that person when you first got with them. And when you get them, you stop trying to do the things that you did to get that person. And I think that's what happens to people. You work so hard to get a person, then you don't want to comb your fucking hair. Then you don't want to look, you don't want to put some lipstick on. The men don't want to, the men got a pop belly, got not looking. You get what I mean? A lot of us men don't want to do the things that we did to work to get the woman. And a lot of women don't want to work hard to keep their men. And it's because at a certain time, you lose self-respect for yourself. You start looking at yourself in the mirror and you say, I'm aging, I'm gaining weight. But let me tell you something. With all of that, it in life is growth. If you don't love yourself, you won't do things for yourself. Loving yourself, caring about yourself. And that's the main objective in life. I think she is copper color. I think she is Haitian. And we always say, mixing with that other line that, certain people don't have the same objective. A lot of our American men, American women go try to find distant people, get away from the tribe. And we need to really stick within our tribes. We really need to stick within our tribes. And I think she is Haitian. I think she is Haitian. It is, salute to you. Salute to you. My brother from another mother. The telepath God is in the house. My brother from another mother. And I want you guys to understand that life is what you make of it. It's tough out here, man. It's tough. But you can control your whole destiny. You can control your whole lifestyle. You can change everything let me tell you something. Everybody, you got people in your life that you put around you, and they are steady pulling at you. You put people that are not, that's really not up on your playing field, and they bringing your vibrations down. So you got to connect with people that has high vibrations like you. And you got to get with a person that think like you. You can't get with people who don't think like you. You have to if you're an Aborigine, you got to get somebody that thinks like Aborigine. If you're a person that believes in spirituality, you got to get somebody that believes in spirituality. If you get somebody that's a Baptist and a religious person, it won't mess with you. Okay? So you have to get with people who think like you, because it almost never ever works. Life don't ever work when you got another person thinking on another vibration, and they don't think down the middle like you think. Okay? If you believe in spirituality, if you believe in black magic, that person don't believe in that, then quite naturally that relationship will not work out. That relationship will not work out. Whatever your beliefs is, make sure that your spouse is down the middle, whatever you believe in. That she has your back, that you have her back, whatever it is, it has to meet down the middle. What I see Dwyane Wade is, Dwyane Wade lacks love for himself. And Dwyane Wade is screaming for help. Dwyane Wade wants to be a gay man. He really wants to be a gay man. These things affected him when he was a young man. You got to understand, a lot of these young men have been touched when they were young, and he's fighting his own demons. And the bottom line is, Dwyane Wade got with a woman who pushed that out of him, who pushed that side out of him. And that's what I see. He's screaming for help on his own. And that's just the problem. And that's why his son is the way he is, because he is the same way like his son. And when you look at these things, when you're fighting your temptations, you're fighting fighting yourself, and that's what Dwyane Wade. He might as well just come on out, because at the end of the day, we already know what you are, Dwyane Wade. You and your son, the way you are doing, you got a woman who is dominating you. Your masculinity. I don't see that in that brother. I just don't see it. And he's fighting with himself, and she is exposing him, as we see. When you watch her, she is exposing Dwyane Wade. When you got a female that writes a book about him, who literally writes a book about him, and that's a fact. No, they want you to give blood, and no phone allowed. I told my nephew, if you don't get your ass out of here. You have to run your nephew out of here. And it is what it is, But we got to take charge, y'all. We got to take charge when it comes down. There's a lot of self-esteem issues. There's a lot of molestations happen through all these people family, and I see what I see. There's a lot of rapes that's happening in the family. You should not. I don't believe that all these boys should be sleeping together. You got, like the little girls. I don't think the little girls should be sleeping over with each other. That's just me. They are experiencing things on their own, which you guys don't understand. That what goes on in the dark always come out in the light. That you don't know what's going on. There's a lot of young men who are going through periods of they're going through the sexual moment, and they will have sex with their cousins. They will be testing out on their cousins. So I'm a realist. I just don't believe all that. When you get to a certain age, there's no more time for all that napping together. I don't believe that you should have these children sleeping together at a certain age. They should not, at 12, 13, 14 years old, they should not be sleeping with each other. I don't give a damn if they cousins or what, because these young people are experimenting on each other. There's a lot of things that we don't talk about, and these are issues that we need to talk about. The bottom line is, I'm not saying that all these children are going to end up in that manner, and they got some that would never be like that. But I think that it's better that you train them that little boys and little girls should not be sleeping over by each other's homes at 12 and 13 years old, where you are not supervising them. There's a lot of people who don't supervise what's going on when it comes down to their children. They don't know where the hell their children at, don't know what the hell their children doing, and then when their children come back, and then somebody in somebody's family or whatever touches them, and then you realize that you was not able to protect them, and then you get a situation. And there's a lot of, we're in an era of sexual active children, sexual active people. People are so sexual active than ever. Everything leads through sex. Everything leads through sex. When I came up, we listened to music and we knew what love was before we got to sex. Okay? When we was listening to Luther Vandross and we was listening to all the great Teddy Pendergrass, and we was listening to real fucking music, love songs, Boys to Men, love songs. We didn't get to the bed. We got to the love part. We got to respect part. And that's what's happening now. They're getting straight to the bed, okay? A lot has to do, and I'm going to read this, a lot has to do with most of us melanated people being trained by foreigners. Yes, and I don't think people understand that we wasn't a people that was doing some of the things. When you're talking about these sexual acts that we do, we are copying nation of people. We, the Playboy and all that stuff started with white people. Black people didn't do their women any kind of way. Black people had private sex. It was not open to all this shit that you see on TV and the stuff that you see. So we have been a copying nation of people. Shout out to Rainstorm. And this is what's going on. You see it on TV now. Everything is sexualized. When you look at cartoons, the cartoon characters, all the cartoon characters, you can say the same thing when it gets down to cartoon characters, okay? And they are feminizing even in the cartoon characters, okay? So, you get, everything has to do with sex. Even if it's heterosexual, I don't believe that two straight couples at the park having sex in front of children. I never believed in that. I don't care if you're straight or gay. I don't think grown people should be having sex in public parks. I just don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're getting down to now. I see that our people don't have morals. The word of morals is not about religion. We're talking about morals, and we don't have that no more. We're losing morals and respect. I like to guess what's under your skirt. I don't want to just see you out front with it. I like to guess, and we don't have that no more when it comes down to our people. We don't, our people, you know, we just want to get you straight to fucking. And that's the problem with our people right now. They don't even know who they sleeping with. They just sleep with anybody. And that's what's going on with people today. They don't give a shit. They just some horny fucks, and they just want to fuck everything that they can fuck. And then when they get diseases or when they get everything, then they're the first one want to cry. And that's what we do as a nation of people. We, you know, you're out here and you're not thinking. You're not thinking. No, Nola. No, I'm talking about those Hollywood part. Oh, I'm not talking about you, Monique Hill. I don't want you to think I'm talking about you. No, I'm talking about in general when it comes down to what we see, y'all. What we see, and what affects our children. You know, you see the things that you see, and like I said, I came from, you know, I came up watching the Three Stooges and watching the Little Rascals and watching all of, you know, I even watch, you know, Leave It to Beaver and shit. You know what I'm saying? You heard me? I watch Good Time and all that. I never come up watching all these sexual movies. I never was this crazy sexual person. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I think that some people have a real problem when it comes down. They have to have it, or they're gonna die, or they're gonna die if they don't get their shit sucked, or something goes down. And this is a problem when it comes down to our people. It's a problem, especially. And then you got Lil Nas X, and I'm pretty much sure there's a lot. You know, there's a lot of people out here that's fans of Lil Nas X, but the shit that he's doing, he don't really understand how he's being used, how he is being used by these Illuminatis. He don't know he's being used. You know, I can care less if he's gay, but the bottom line is he's being used as a dynamic, a demon. You know, he's being used to destroy young people, and he don't really understand that. He's being used. They're giving him a lot of money, and now he's out here portraying like he's having a baby. But they, you know, some people will do anything for money. Some people will do anything for the dollar, man. They'll sell a fucking soul for the dollar. The dollar is gonna get you nowhere. And that's what's wrong with our people in general. The dollar, man. Act like you had something in your life. You know, I always said I can't act crazy on something I never had. On something I never had. My father taught us not to sit on nobody's lap. My daddy was a real one. And let me tell you something. That's what my mother said. I remember at a time when I was young, and you know, I seen these wicked ass men trying to get you to sit on a fucking lap and shit. I never played that shit, man. And you see them holding down these little girls and even holding little boys. You know what I'm saying? And our families, the parents, the mothers, you don't see a lot of them never stepped in on a nasty ass fucking brothers. These nasty ass fucking uncles who is up there all up in these children's ass and shit. And these no good ass mothers out here who will sit there and defend their fucking brothers. Defend their fucking brothers while these nasty ass motherfuckers molesting their children. And this is in our community. Mike in the house. This is in our community. And little boys had these problems. A lot of people don't understand this shit. Little boys had the same problems as much as little girls. But a lot of people ignore the fact, because when they look at little boys supposed to be tough. So a lot of these little boys was afraid to talk and say that they've been touched at a very young age. And see, I was a loudmouth. Chief was always a loudmouth. See, I tell on the motherfucker with the quickness. And that's how I was. You know what I'm saying? If I felt the predator coming at me, I tell on they fucking ass. Okay? And my bottom line is my mother never took up for her brothers or took up for anybody. My mother never took up for no man over me. And I think that's what's wrong with some of these mothers out here. You want to take up for a man who's sticking his shit in a fucking child, in your fucking child, because your ass don't love your fucking self, because your nasty ass don't love yourself. That you allow these fucking nasty ass men to be penetrating in your children. It's sad. It's sad. Tasco in the house. It's sad that a woman can be a woman and watch her little girl and not defend her little girl, not defend her little boy. It's sad. These are things that we have to really open our eyes. We have a hurt community, y'all. We have a hurt community. And y'all don't realize that these generational curses have been going on for years. That these young boys grow up to be men. And they grow up to be men. And they've been raped. And they go rape other people. Y'all don't understand these generational curses. These young women been raped. And they get up and they rape other people. Because they haven't been treated. Nobody helped them. And we're not talking about people of age who consent in fucking sex. We're talking about young fucking children who have been forced and their parents are watching. And you got parents who sit up there and say, Uncle George would never do that. Don't you ever say that about Uncle George. Don't you ever say such a thing about Uncle fucking George. And Uncle George been wearing your nephew and your fucking niece out all these fucking years. Eddie Long, for example, yes. Eddie Long was a preacher who these children looked up to. These young people looked up to Eddie Long. And Eddie Long was out there, the preacher was out there screwing all these young men. And you take your children to church. And some of you women allow the pastor, talking about the pastor. I don't have no man in the house. I want the pastor to to man them up. You can't trust anybody in this world. We got to stop that. When it comes down to your children, you cannot trust anybody. And that's just a fact. We got to stop trusting every fucking person out here. Gabrielle Union ended up in a situation where this young boy, Dwyane Wade's son, was molested in the hands of his real mother by some family members. And you don't take and fucking make it normal because he got raped. You're going to normalize the shit that happened to him. What you don't do is tell him that he's a girl after he's been raped. You don't make a young boy a girl. They got men who've been raped in jail and came out still a man. They got there's many stories of men being raped in jail and don't have no kind of feelings for another man when they got out of jail. So don't tell me that you have that in you, that you just want, that you feel because you got raped. That's what you're supposed to be. That's not what you're supposed to be. Now, if you like that shit, that's you. I'm not against gay people. I'm against people pushing this disease on other people. That's all I'm against. I could care less who people sleep with. That's their problem. A grown man and a grown man, they want to sleep together. A grown woman and a grown woman want to sleep together. That's their prerogative. But when you force people into what you want to do, that's another story. Okay? Two grown people that are consent and they're doing what they want to do, that's not my business. My business is when you push it on children. Children should not be pushed in a matter of sex, no matter whether it's straight, whether it's gay. You should not be pushing that on children. And all you see is sexual things, whether it's gay or straight. You got it all over the TVs. And these children, like I said, I watch Andy Griffith and shit. You hear me? I was fucking Cooney when I was young. Shit, man, I ain't gonna lie. I watched all that fucking shit, man. I watched all that shit. Good time. I ain't watched no all that sexual shit. I didn't watch all that when I was coming up. I just didn't. I enjoyed being a young young man. And that's what you guys got to understand. You have to enjoy your life. Enjoy being a woman. Enjoy being a man. Enjoy your life. Enjoy who God or whoever your Messiah is, whoever made you, whoever created you, wherever you come from the sun, enjoy the natural being of your life. Wherever you come from, enjoy being who you are. Buck breaking, yeah, that's been going through slavery, and our Indian people were enslaved with buck breaking. That was that was their way of breaking you, and like I said, a lot of that shit is going on now in other ways. Okay, my father explained that sagging meant another man was taken by another man. It's definitely sagging. Sagging is an invitation. A lot of people don't understand, and that's why I'm mad that I lost a lot of weight, because my pants are dropping, and I got to hold up my fucking pants. I got to find some pants that fit me. But when your pants are dropping, you give an invitation to another man, and a lot of people don't realize that shit. Shout out to Cherokee Tulu. Shout out to Cherokee Tulu in the house. But that's what we don't understand, is that you give an invitation. You're telling that person, hey, look at my booty, man. Look at my booty. It's right here. And that's what you guys don't understand. A lot of you young folks don't understand that shit. And you guys got to wake up to the shit. You hear me? Like I say, y'all got to excuse me. I know I'm looking like buku, scrawny, looking buku. But I had the COVID-19, and I also had potassium problems. So I lost a lot of weight. So please forgive me on my look, but I'm not ashamed of what I look like, y'all. So it is what it is. I'm very tall. I look like a fucking tall tree. Now that I dropped weight, I'm 213 pounds. I dropped from 245 pounds to 213 pounds. So forgive my weight loss. It is what it is. But I'm very proud of who I am. I still love myself. You always gotta love yourself. You know what I'm saying? No matter what circumstances happen in your life, always love you. And I want people to understand, you can't love anybody till you love you. So always look at you in the mirror and love yourself. No matter what circumstances happen in your life, always love you. Because we have a lot of people who have a problem with saying, I love myself. It's okay to say you love yourself. It's okay to look yourself in the mirror and actually love yourself. It's okay. And that's what we got a problem with, loving ourselves. And that's why we so insecure. We it's easy for people to break us down. I did that too. I hit a weight loss. Yeah, it can happen, it can happen, but it's okay. It's okay, we get back, I'm eating all my natural foods, and I'm back, get back healthy, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I could be dead right now. If I'd have went in the town and let the hospital have my ass, you know what I'm saying? I'd be gone right now. You better love yourself. Yeah, I love myself, don't get me wrong. It's hard that you lose weight in the fast of a time. Losing weight in 3 weeks like that, fasting, not eating anything. I literally was just drinking water, and for the last 3 weeks, and now I'm finally eating again. I'm finally eating again. I'm finally getting back to my strength. I'm finally able, it was hard to even walk, because I lost so much weight. It was hard for me to stand up on these little sticks I got, you know what I'm saying? So I'm Chief gonna be back, I'm gonna be back to where I belong. So if you notice on Instagram, I'm a little tall and skinny. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's just another thing that I gotta deal with, you know what I'm saying? It's just some things you just got to deal with in your life. And I didn't let COVID get me down, and I'm still here, you know what I'm saying? I could have been dead. That's what happened to Mr. Marquez. Mr. Marquez died from the COVID-19, and he already had a heart condition. So when he went into the hospital, you know what I'm saying? When they get you in that hospital, all they're gonna do is put tools. Shout out to Wilmore Reed. When they get you in that hospital, all they're gonna do is push it inside you, and it's gonna fuck your kidney up. The first thing they're gonna do is knock your kidney down. So your best bet, if you got COVID-19, treat yourself. Stay at home and treat yourself. Don't go initially to that fucking hospital. A lot of people run to the hospital for every fucking thing. Don't be so quick to run to the hospital. So go your ass into a safe place in your room. Don't come out and just start treating yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people who had the COVID and they went straight into the hospital and never came back out. Motherfuckers they died. You know what I'm saying? So I risked my own self. I treated my own self. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped a lot of weight. I did go to my clinic appointments. So I did. Doctor did see me, but I did not go put myself in no emergency room. Yeah, and the flu is still going on. People don't want to talk about the flu. The flu is still going on, and people act like the flu don't even exist. The flu is still going on, people. And y'all and they act like shit going on, you know? And that's another thing. I want all you guys, I know you guys, a lot of you guys don't pray, but please pray for Brother Wahagni. I want you guys to pray for Brother Wahagni. And if you get a chance, if you're a new subscriber to me, or if you're a subscriber, you've been a subscriber, please go over and subscribe to Chief Wahagni. This hurts me more than anything. I have been meaning to come on and talk about Chief Wahagni. This hurts me a lot because Chief Wahagni been spitting them gems for a very long time. And that young brother has been giving us all the education that we need. And the brother has cancer, y'all. You know, and everybody know how I feel with cancer because my mother died of cancer, my sister died of cancer, and my blood daddy died of cancer. So I know what it's like to deal with cancer. And that brother Wahagni, such a good dude, man. This dude here is a great dude. When I tell you, when I tell you his knowledge is like no other, I don't think he get enough praises on how he teach, y'all. I don't think Brother Wahagni gets enough praises on how he teach. He's a great teacher, y'all. So if you guys get a chance, you know what I'm saying, please, I want everybody, go into his Cash App. If you're around here, y'all could donate something to that man, $5, $3. If y'all could do anything for that brother cause, man, because he's gonna have to go through a lot of shit with chemo and dealing with shit in the hospital. So if y'all can donate $3, $2, remember you got this from me, please. If y'all can help the brother, one of our Chief Wahagni, if you guys could come out with $2, $1, $3, anything to help out the brother. The brother is one of our gems. The brother is one of our top-notch Aborigine players out here, man. This brother here bring attention and awareness. He has a lot that I have learned from that young brother. A lot I learned from that young brother. So please, if y'all can go over to his, just spread nothing but fucking love to that man, bro. Spread nothing but fucking love, because you don't know what it's like, what he's going through right now. I pretty much know that the brother is scared. You know, you can imagine the shit that going on in your fucking head, man. I was scared when I was losing all this fucking weight. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with me. I know I was scared. And I'm just dealing with weight loss. You know, I want y'all to pray and uplift his spirits. I want y'all to do that for me, because that just, you know, the brother is one of our strongest, and he gonna overcome this shit, because that dude that is strong. He gonna overcome this, and he gonna have a lot of us. He gonna be a testimony to all of us to come to, bro. I know some of y'all don't believe in prayer, but I believe in prayer. I believe in prayer. So if y'all could pray for that brother, man, do that. I think it's jacked up that these doctors, yes, man, so much that's going on, y'all. So much that's going on. They're making so much fucking money. They're making people quit their jobs if they don't get fucking vaxxed, man. They got a lot of shit going on to people. People are dealing with so much right now. Pray for our people, man. Pray for our people. Our people is suffering out here. Y'all don't fucking know how bad our fucking people is suffering. And it's no joke, man. It's no laughing fucking matter how bad our people is suffering out here. They're suffering. They're being forced in things that they don't want to fucking do because a lot of people don't want their children. You know, they worried about shit going on. I ain't gonna lie. When I got the COVID, I thought I was dying. I thought I was fucking dying. You heard me? You know? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought I was dying. But I overcome that shit. I overcome. Everybody's immune system's different. Everybody's immune system's different. It is what it is. You know? Y'all hold on for a second. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to take care of a matter, but I want you guys to understand that, man. If you truly love Wahadni and you follow me, if you truly love that chief, if y'all truly love Chief Wahadni, y'all will go to his channel and at least show nothing but love for that man, bro. Find that man Cash App, do something for that man, bro. If y'all truly support that man, share his videos. If you ain't got no money, share his videos. I don't care what it is, whatever you could do to help the brother, man. If y'all could do, because like I said, the brother means so much to me, man. Because like I said, I learned so much from that brother, man. I learned so much from him. We could learn, you know, I'm older than him and I learned from him. I learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to, I learned a lot from you, Rainstorm. I learned a lot from you, Cherokee Tulu. I learned a lot from you, Copper Color TY. You, Telepack. I learned from all y'all. I learned from all y'all. This Aborigine people, if you can't fucking learn from somebody in these Aborigine streets, you don't need to be on fucking YouTube. You don't need to be on fucking YouTube. If you can't learn from these people out here on these up in these YouTube streets. I learned from Aborigine power. I learned from all types of people. Aborigine TV, Truth Searcher. I learned from all these, the matriarchs. If you can't say that you learn from nobody, you shouldn't be out here, man. If you think that you're the grand teacher of all grand teachers, that you know it all, you should not be out here in these YouTube fucking streets. Because your arrogance don't belong. You know how they do that shit with the child abduction and shit, man. It just came on here, and I'm in Laredo, Texas. I'm down here on the borderline, right here by Mexico. I can see Mexico right here. Okay, I'm right here and basically just about in Mexico. That's where I'm at right now. And people ask me, you know, Chief, how the hell you go to work in your condition? How you go to work? Because if I don't go to work, I'm gonna die. Because I gotta go out here and get energy. If you stay your ass in fucking bed and you stay your ass while you sick, you in bed and shit, you ain't gonna do nothing but drain yourself. Get your ass up and do something. Don't sit there. I'm healthy now. I don't have no COVID on me now. I'm straight. I'm clean again. I stayed away for a very long time. I stayed away. That's why y'all ain't heard me on social media. That's why y'all ain't heard me talking a lot. Because I had to stay away. I had to get myself better. I couldn't even talk, family. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even get out words. That's how sick I was. But I'm back now. And we need each other as a community. And you guys got to understand that all of us, we need each other. Sometimes you learn some of the most powerful information from the most least. Yes, you do. You got to concentrate on what you're watching. Man, you can learn from anybody, even your opponent, even your enemy, your worst enemy you can learn from. Never get so high in in arrogant where you think you can learn from other people. Never get that way. Never get to a point in your life where you can't be learned. When nobody can't teach your ass shit. Because I wouldn't follow anybody content that I can't learn from. I don't follow nobody content that I cannot learn from. If I can't learn from you, I don't follow you. So if I'm following you, that means I can learn from you. And I want you guys to understand that. I've been on TikTok lately, and we've been booming on TikTok. I had like 3,000 people in the chat. We've been doing a lot. 504 Indigenous Warrior and I was on TikTok. We did a live together, and we were booming on TikTok. We did a great job. And the other night, when I went on TikTok, I also went on TikTok, and we were booming on TikTok. And these Mexican people are attacking me. I got Mexican people left and right not liking what the fuck I'm saying. It's not even the Mongoloids. It's the Mexicans. I got Mexicans after me now. So it is what it is. I don't know what it is about these Mexicans. I don't know what it is about these Mexicans. They're worried about the Aborigine people. They're very worried about the Aborigine people. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm getting a little thirsty there. Warming up the voice like I do. But, there's so much information out here. So much for us to learn. So much information that we can learn from each other. Remember that Gabrielle Union has been, like I said, everything that she touched. Everything that Gabrielle Union touched melts. Everything that sister touched. I'm telling you. And there's women like her that are destroying melanated men. And Tony, I gotta one day get you on the panel, and I'm just so intrigued about my brother Tony. I love to get my brother Tony on the panel with Rainstorm and all you guys and everything, because like I said, I value a lot of you guys. You guys that be supporting. You guys, let me tell you something. Nobody ever told you this, Tony and Rainstorm. If nobody ever told you guys this, and Copper TY, you guys are the reason why our Aborigine channel's on fire. You guys are the reason, because without supporters like you guys, we ain't shit. We ain't shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, because you guys support like nobody else. I have never seen brothers that go to channel to channel to channel. I don't care if you got 100 people in the chat. I don't care if we got 50 people in the chat. You guys always supporting, and I call you guys the real one. Us knowing who we are will make others realize who they are. And let me tell you something. Nogi, you are so correct, because that I had white people say that I was telling the truth, and I had white people come up to me and Aborigine, Indigenous 504, and said that we are telling the truth, that there are so many imposters out here, and you guys are the Aborigine. So, we have a lot of people who we talked to today that was confirming, and there were white people that was confirming that what we talked about was the truth. So they got white people out here knows the truth about who we are. They just got a lot of these bubblegum shrimp motherfuckers, our people, who are the problem. The problem is we got too many of our people fighting against us. And Cherokee Tulu, I can sit here and tell you, everywhere you go, you always uplifting our Aborigine family. Cherokee Tulu, you don't get enough credit in the community. You're just like I said, like Chief Warhorse. Not Chief Warhorse, Chief Lord, I don't know how I get Chief Warhorse in this. Chief Owl, Sun Owl, Chief Sun Owl. When I sit and I think about Chief Sun Owl, Chief Sundown is just, it's, you know, always supporting the whole community. And I look at you the same way. You know what I'm saying? Always uplifting our people. I don't know what this community would be without you guys. Tomahawk, that brother Tomahawk. Oh, Tomahawk in the house. Shout out to my brother Tomahawk. Always here. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you at your lowest, it's how you see people. When you at your lowest, how you see people support you. It's not when you at your highest. It's when you at your lowest. See, you don't have to. I don't have to walk in and schedule. Schedule so people can know when I'm coming on. People shows up. The Mr. Dark Fly brother in the house. This brother here was one of my first subscribers. When I sit here and tell you, Mr. Dark Fly brother was one of my very first subscribers. He was with me from the beginning. This brother here was with me from the beginning. Before I even set the tone of getting where I'm at today, Mr. Dark Fly brother supported me. And I'm telling you, it's people like y'all is the reason why we have the subscribers that we have. And if I don't sit here and tell the truth, it is what it is. That I can sit here and tell y'all are the most important people in our family. Y'all are the most important. Is the people in our chat. Gretchen Helm, if Gretchen out there, Gretchen is always, every time you see Sister Gretchen, she's always sharing content. Always sharing content. I'm telling you, we got some sister Lynell, always sharing content. Annette B, always sharing content. We have some great people in our community. And I just have to sit back and I want to let you know that I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that supports my channel. And even when I'm not around, you guys are still, when I show up, you guys are always supporting me, make me feel like I am important. I ain't gonna lie to you. You guys make me feel that I need to get back out here and come strong with my content. I got to get back from AZ, you know, from the ground up and coming back and doing what I have to do. I just think that you guys are the realest. Cherokee Tulu, you keep on being on the necks of these motherfuckers. You keep on being on the necks of these Sister Soul. Nothing but love and respect to Sister Soul. Shout out to you, Halito, Sister Soul in the house. And I just want you guys to understand. Day Moon in the house. Shout out Halito to you. I want you. We got some of the greatest followers out here on YouTube, and we don't realize it. We don't realize how powerful we are, how we growing every day. We don't realize this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Gabrielle Union, you know, part of the best thing can happen to that brother is for them to divorce. For the best thing that can happen to Dwyane Wade, so he, you know, I don't give a damn if he come out the closet, he become who he is, but this woman here has made this man, had literally humiliate this man as a man. So I would love to see this man just walk the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, you know, these women like Gabrielle Union are doing nothing but hurting our nation of people. These are the people that are stopping procreation. They're destroying procreation. And this is what I want you guys, because she can't have babies. She's gonna try to stop Dwyane Wade. It's just a lot of bad shit out here. So and like I told you, like I told all you guys, you know, I'm not against gay people. I'm not against gay people. Gay people can do what they want to do. It's nothing wrong with gay people. If they want to be gay, let them be gay. I don't have a problem with gay people. I have a problem with an agenda. I have a problem with an agenda of pushing things through cartoons and television on our children. That's what I have a problem with. And these are the things that we got to work on with our children. So this agenda. If a child wake up tomorrow when they're adult and they chose their life, they want to be gay, let them be gay. But if you're pushing things on people, that's what I have a problem with. I have a problem with pushing your belief. I don't want to push my belief on anybody, and they should not push their belief on us. And that's the problem we are talking about, okay? Somebody was comparing the difference of being black and the difference of being gay. There's no possible way. See, when you're born, you can't help but being a black person in America. You were born that way. Okay, you came with the shade on your skin. Everybody has a choice to a sexual life. You have a choice to a sexual life. Okay, and I want people to understand that. So we got to do better with our children. We got to do better with our people, and that's what we have to do. Um, I just want you guys to understand that we have to look out for these pedophiles. There's so many pedophiles out here that are touching our children, and we have to realize that's what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? But I want to thank you guys once again for supporting my channel. Always here. I'm going to start doing open panels again. I'm gonna start doing everything, and like I said, there's some good news. I'm eating again. I'm doing. I'm actually able to consume my black seed oil. I'm actually able to do the things I was doing. You know, I'm walking good again. It took a big toll on me, but now I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm energetic. I'm back talking. I'm feeling myself again. So I just want to thank for those who've been praying for me. Keep on praying. Keep on praying for the chief. You know what I'm saying? Keep on praying for the chief. You know what I'm saying? Because COVID-19 kicked my ass. It kicked my ass. And also my low potassium kicked my ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back. I'm back and I'm fighting. You can't keep a good chief down. It is what it is. Good for you. Yeah, progress is everything. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. I don't give up on anything that I do. I don't give up. And y'all will never see the chief give up. Like I said, I'm in better shape than I was 3 weeks ago. Definitely in better shape than I was 3 weeks ago, y'all. So it is what it is, you know. So 3 weeks ago, I was really doubting if I was gonna survive, you know. Cherokee Tulu says, stay strapped, no fear. Things are happening out here to our people. Yeah, y'all gotta start staying strapped. Go get you a gun. Don't be afraid of a gun. Go buy you a gun. Our people are being under attack. So, you know, we're dying. They're snatching our women being murdered, our men being murdered. So you guys, I want you guys to go buy a gun, man. Protect your family. You know what I'm saying? I was sick like that myself, brother. Brother Peanut, I know what you're feeling because I was sick for 3 weeks myself and couldn't taste nothing. Yeah, I couldn't taste a motherfucking thing. And all the food I cook, all the stuff I do, my vegetables, I could not taste anything. I couldn't consume anything. It's like my body fast. I went to a 3-week fast with drinking only water and juice. I went through a 3-week fast. That's why I lost the weight so fast. So for those who watch, I'm not on crack. I'm not on the drugs. Never done a drug in a day in my life. I don't have issues. Okay, so it just happened to me. So the things happen to me, and I'm better for that. I'm better for whatever happened. It is what it is. Yes, and keep strapping. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, damn. So glad you are better. Yes, I was Day Moon. I felt like I was at my worst at my end. You know what I'm saying? I was really feeling bad, and I still was fighting to try to go to work and stuff. But I'm better, y'all. I'm 100% better. I'm on the road now. I'm feeling better. I have no excuses. I'm better. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating now. I had 2 big old pots of spaghettis yesterday. For the first time, I couldn't consume. I had salad. I had a lot of stuff I was eating. I'm gaining. You know, I was really feeling myself yesterday. So I ate real good. Today I ate real good. I had to, you know, I know. Look, I don't even eat hot dogs, y'all, and I ate a fucking 2 hot dogs today, and I don't even eat hot dogs. So I just, you know, I went hot dog crazy. It's like I'm craving all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not vegan, so you know, so I know a lot of you guys are saying, yeah, you need to get vegan. Well, right now I'm trying to put back some weight, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So. But you guys have a blessed evening. Never look down on a man unless you're gonna lift him up. Never look down on people unless you're gonna lift them up. Only we can tear down our people, and we can lift them right back up. It's nothing wrong with tearing down your people, but you got to lift them right back. Right after you tear their ass down, we got to lift them back up. I want y'all to always remember that. When you tear somebody down, you got to pick them back up. You just can't keep them on the fucking ground. I want you guys to understand that. You can't keep somebody, want you to tore their ass to the ground. You kept them on the ground. You can't keep nobody on the ground. You got to pick the people that you tore up, and you got to pick them right back up. And that's what our people got to do. We got to stop tearing people down and focus on trying to uplift them. Zoe say, stay focused, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm gaining my strength back day to day. I'm gaining my strength back day to day. But thank you, guys. I'm out of here. I'm about to give y'all the sound off. Remember that subscribe to Peanut Nola 504. Remember to try to get this video to 1K. Remember that this is always an Aborigine perspective. I didn't have no open panel today. If you wanna support the channel, you can always donate to my channel. If you want to help the channel, that's up to you. Remember that this is an Aborigine content. Remember that the opinions in the comment may not reflect the opinions of Peanut Nola 504 in his Aborigine channel. So just remember that everything, I may not know what's happening in the chat. It may not be the same views that I agree on. Okay, so shout out to you guys. Just got Wi-Fi back. Yeah, next time Rainstorm I come on, I want you back on the panel, bro. I need you back on the panel. You're the energetic that I need, bro. So I'd love to see all you guys, everybody, Demo, all you guys. I would love to see all the Zoo hustlers. I'd love to see all y'all come on the panel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to be having open panels. I'm going to be coming back on and coming back on strong, and stronger than ever. So if you guys, please hit the like buttons and also share the video. Please share my videos. Because they do shadow ban the chief, and a lot of my shit don't get out there the way it needs to be. So please do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Remember, this is an Aborigine perspective, an Aborigine channel. Peace and blessings. Salito to you. I'm out of here.